Hello everyone, welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to talk to you about minerals and energy resources. This topic is part of your Class 10 CBSE syllabus. On this first slide, I want to introduce what we'll be exploring today. We'll look at the different types of minerals, energy resources, and their importance. So let's get started and discover more about these vital resources. Today, we will discuss the importance of minerals, which are truly indispensable in our daily lives. You might not realize it, but minerals are present everywhere around us, from the pins we use, the buildings we live and work in, and the vehicles we travel in, to the toothpaste we brush our teeth with, and even the food we eat. They play a crucial role not just in our personal lives, but also across various industries like manufacturing, agriculture, and transportation. Geologists define minerals as naturally occurring substances that have a specific internal structure. This means each mineral has a unique arrangement of atoms, which gives it distinct properties. For example, minerals differ in hardness, which determines how easily they can be scratched, in color, which can vary widely, in luster, which describes how they reflect light, and in density, or how heavy they feel for their size. Understanding minerals is also essential because they are key energy resources. They fuel industries and support economic development. So, from their natural formation to their practical uses, minerals are fundamental to many aspects of our lives and the progress of our society. Let's take a closer look at where minerals are found, specifically for Class 10 CBSE. Minerals occur in different types of rocks and environments. For example, igneous and metamorphic rocks often contain minerals in veins or lodes, such as tin, copper, zinc, and lead. These are typically found deep within the Earth's crust. In contrast, sedimentary rocks usually contain minerals in distinct layers. Think of coal, iron ore, gypsum, potash, and sodium salt. These are often deposited in layers over time. Then there are residual masses, which are formed through weathering processes. An example of this is bauxite, which is the primary ore of aluminum. We also find placer deposits, which are accumulated in valley sands. These are rich in gold, silver, and platinum. These deposits are usually the result of erosion and the natural washing away of heavier minerals. Additionally, ocean waters are a significant source of minerals. Seawater contains salt, magnesium, and bromine, while the ocean beds are rich in manganese nodules that hold valuable minerals. Understanding these different sources helps us see how diverse and widespread mineral deposits are across various geological environments. This knowledge is essential as we explore how these resources are utilized for energy and industrial purposes. Let's take a closer look at the classification of minerals as outlined in Class 10 CBSE. Minerals are broadly categorized into different classes based on their properties and uses. First, we have metallic minerals, which are further divided into ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. Ferrous minerals contain iron and include elements like manganese, nickel, and cobalt. These are essential for industries like steel production. Non-ferrous minerals do not contain iron and include copper, lead, tin, and bauxite, which is used to produce aluminum. Then, we have precious metals such as gold, silver, and platinum, which are highly valuable and often used in jewelry and investment. Moving on, there's a category called non-metallic minerals, which includes resources like mica, salt, potash, limestone, marble, and granite. These are important for construction, industry, and various manufacturing processes. Lastly, we have energy minerals, which are vital for power generation and fuel, coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Understanding these classifications helps us appreciate how different minerals contribute to our economy and daily life, tying into the larger theme of our natural resource management. Now, let's take a look at the distribution of mineral resources in India, focusing on Class 10 CBSE standards. As we discuss this, keep in mind how these resources are spread across different regions, supporting various industries and economic activities. Starting with iron ore, you'll find significant deposits in Odisha and Jharkhand, which are among the top producers. In addition, areas like Durg, Bastar, and Chandrapur in Chhattisgarh are important, along with Ballari and Chitradurga in Karnataka. Maharashtra and Goa also have notable iron ore deposits, highlighting the western and central parts of the country. Moving on to manganese, this mineral is mainly found in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. These regions are vital for manganese production, which is essential for steel making and other industrial processes. Copper deposits are primarily located in Balaghat in Madhya Pradesh, Khetri in Rajasthan, and Singhbhum in Jharkhand. These areas are key contributors to the copper industry, supporting electrical and construction sectors. When it comes to bauxite, the primary ore for aluminum, Odisha stands out with Koraput, along with other deposits in Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. These regions supply the raw material for aluminum production, which is crucial for many industries. Mica is mainly found in Jharkhand's Koderma, Rajasthan's Ajmer, and Andhra Pradesh's Nellore. Mica is used in electrical and electronic goods, so its distribution reflects the demand in these sectors. Limestone is widespread across India, especially in Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Chhattisgarh. Since limestone is vital for cement manufacturing and construction, its widespread availability supports infrastructure development across the country. Now, looking at minerals and energy resources overall, we see a diverse and extensive distribution pattern. These resources are the backbone of our industrial growth and economic development, connecting regional resources to national needs. Understanding this distribution helps us appreciate how India's geology supports various industries and sustains the economy. Now, let's look at the hazards of mining, specifically for Class 10 CBSE students. Mining can pose several health risks due to dust and fumes, which can lead to serious lung diseases if not properly managed. It's also important to remember that mining sites are prone to accidents like collapsing roofs, fires, and floods, which can be very dangerous for workers and nearby communities. On the environmental front, mining often causes land degradation, water pollution, and air pollution, all of which impact local ecosystems and communities. For example, in the Jeria coalfields, underground fires have been burning for years, creating hazardous conditions that have forced many residents to relocate. When we think about minerals and energy resources, it's clear that while these resources are vital for our development, their extraction can have significant risks and environmental costs. Understanding these dangers helps us appreciate the importance of responsible mining and sustainable resource management. Now let's look at the summary by class. For Class 10 CBSE, we focus on the conservation of minerals. Minerals are finite, meaning they are limited in quantity and non-renewable, so they can't be replenished once used up. That's why it's crucial to use them wisely. The strategies to conserve minerals include planned and sustainable use, which means we should manage our extraction carefully to avoid waste and environmental damage. Improved technology also plays a big role, especially for low-grade ores, making it possible to extract minerals more efficiently and with less harm. Recycling metals is another key point. By reusing metals, we reduce the need to mine new minerals. Using substitutes or alternative materials can also help lessen the pressure on mineral resources. Now, moving on, we also need to think about minerals and energy resources together. Both are vital for our development, but conserving them is essential for our future. So, understanding these strategies and concepts helps us realize the importance of responsible resource management in our overall development and environmental preservation. Let's take a closer look at Class 10, CBSE energy resources. Starting with conventional sources, coal remains the most abundant fossil fuel we have. It's primarily found in regions with Gondwana deposits, like Damodar Valley, Jeria, Raniganj, and Bokaro, as well as in tertiary deposits in northeast India. Petroleum, on the other hand, is usually trapped in anticlines and fault traps beneath the Earth's surface. Major petroleum fields are located off the coasts, such as Mumbai High, and in states like Gujarat and Assam. Natural gas is often associated with petroleum fields, and it's transported through pipelines. One notable example is the HVJ pipeline, which connects Hazira, Vijaypur, and Jagdishpur. Moving on to non-conventional sources, these include solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas, and atomic energy. These sources are gaining more importance because conventional fuels are depleting, and there are increasing concerns about their environmental impact. In summary, understanding these energy resources helps us recognize the importance of diversifying our energy mix for sustainable development, especially as traditional sources become limited and environmentally challenging. Let's wrap up with some key takeaways about minerals and resources. Minerals truly form the backbone of our industrial and economic development, providing the raw materials needed for countless industries. India, as many of you know, is rich in mineral resources, but these are distributed unevenly across the country, which affects how we utilize them. It's also important to recognize that mining, while essential, poses serious health risks to workers and can harm our environment if not managed properly. This highlights the need for us to focus on conservation and sustainable use of these resources. As we look at minerals and energy resources, the main message is that responsible management is crucial. We must balance our development needs with the need to protect our environment for future generations. This completes our overview and ties everything together within the broader theme of sustainable development. Now, moving on to our final slide, I want to highlight how we are committed to providing comprehensive academic tutorial services across a wide range of student levels. We cater to primary classes all the way up to senior secondary classes, specifically following the CBSE board as well as other relevant examination boards in India. Our aim is to support students through both offline and online modes, making learning accessible and flexible for everyone. We understand that each student's learning journey is unique, and our class10 platform is designed to elevate that journey. It's not just about tutoring, it's about transforming the way students engage with their studies, making learning more interactive, personalized, and effective. So, whether you're preparing for board exams or just looking to strengthen your fundamentals, our services are here to help you succeed. This concludes our overview of the various ways we're committed to facilitating your educational growth. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us.